Hi you guys. Well, here we go. On Tuesday, the first thing I want you to do is to check your answers from yesterday's homework. So I wrote the answers down for you. So what you'll need to do first is just pause this video until you have checked yours, and then I am going to go over some of the problems that may have been a little bit more difficult, or just to make sure you're understanding how to work them. So pause it, check your answers. There's some on this slide and the next. And then once you are done with that, start it back. Okay, so I'm going to start with number 15. This is a trapezoid. So the area of the trapezoid, which you should have written down in your notes now, is, you can write this different ways. They put the base and then the height. I do the height first. It doesn't matter if you have the height after the parentheses or before it. Okay, but to fill in what we know here, we know the 1/2. The height is the one that is always beside the line that has the right angle. That is always your height. So the height is 3.6. The bases are 3.2 and 7. The two parallel lines basically make up your bases. Okay, so I start by adding. So I do the 3.2 plus the 7. Which would give us 10.2. And then I would multiply the 3.6. Get me a calculator here. So I would do the 3.6 times 10.2, which is 36.72 if you wanted to write that step. I wouldn't make you write this step, but if you want to. And then you need to half that. So to half it, either multiply by 0.5 or divide by 2, which is what I like to do. So 18.36, and you saw in my answers, some of them had the squared. If it's asking for the area, you always use that square exponent of 2 on your units, not on your number, but on the units, like yards or centimeters or whatever. Okay, you can pause it and look at it if you need to. The next one I'm going to do is number 16. And it's the same thing, it's just turned. And same thing, I don't need to write this again, I'm just doing it for you. So filling in 1/2. The height is here between the two right angles, the 10.2. And then the bases 7.5. and 19, the two parallel lines there, they're to be added. Remember, that's where I start. I add my two bases, 7.5 plus 19, to give me 26.5. Come on, there we go. Don't want to write. Okay, and I'm going to just go ahead and do all this and put the answer. I'm going to do 10.2 times 26.5. Do that first. That gives me 270.3, and then divide by 2, and I get 135.15. And this was centimeters squared. Okay, moving on to number 19. 19's different. You're given the area. You have certain parts that you're given. What we're given is the height, but we do not know the base. Now this is back to a parallelogram. This is not a trapezoid. So remember, the area of a parallelogram is just base times height. So fill in what you know. We know that A, the area, is 2,025. We do not know the base, but we know the height is 45. Okay, I kind of like to rewrite this. I always like my number first, but that's just kind of, I guess, a little quirk here. But that makes it easier to see what to do. So now you would divide by 45. And then 2,025 divided by 45, just to double check their answer. Well, you get 45. So B is equal to 45. The base is 45 now. Why do I not need to put square on my units with this one? Well, because I wasn't finding the area. I was finding a missing side. Only put square on the units when you're finding the area. Okay, let's do another. This time, we're given the area, but this is not a parallelogram. This is a trapezoid. So that formula, once again, is the 1/2. Now remember from last year, I kind of gave y'all a hint on how to remember when you have to half. Oh, come on, screen, you're messing up on me. And that is, in the ones that start with TR, triangles and trapezoids, they have to be halved. This pencil sometimes wants to write and sometimes does not. Okay, fill in what we know. The area is 1800. The half. Now, what are we given here? We are given, what does that say? I'm looking at mine. Hold on one sec. This is 23. Can't read my writing. That's a feet over there, and that's supposed to be feet up there. Sorry about that, guys. There. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so the height would be this one between the two right angles, the 48. This one's different. You're given one of the bases, not the other. So I'm going to put 50 here. It doesn't matter. And just, I'm going to keep this as B because we don't know it. Alright, in thinking of what we would do here, I'm going to do this a little different and kind of simplify this part first. So half of 48 would be 24. Alright, I'm done. I've already halved. I will not half again. Okay? Now I'm left with this. Alright, distribute that. 24 times 50. Getting the calculator here. Is 1200. And then 24 times B we write as 24B. Alright, now it's just an equation that we need to solve. Subtract the 1200. You would be left with 600 equals 24B. And then, of course, you would divide. Divide by 24. So 600 divided by 24 gives us B is equal to 25. And this is feet. Does it need to be squared? No, because it is not the area. It is a side. Okay, I think that was it. Yes. Okay, so that's it for the video. I hope that helped you out a little bit with some of the problems from yesterday. Remember to sign up for KudoWorks and do your assignment there. And also remember you have one assignment on Khan Academy for today. All right. That's it. Love ya. Miss ya. Bye.